So I'm back. So this is kind of just a follow-up of this video. So if you haven't seen the video where we made like the DaVinci Airscrew fan, what are you doing? Go watch that, and then when you come back to this, it'll make more sense. But here's the original one. Remember this thing? We made it. Long story short, had some issues, did some modifications, came back with something more refined, I guess, and it worked. We were able to keep the CPU from throttling, and the video got posted. But then a lot of people came back, and pretty much everybody had the same general comment. Something we probably all knew was going to happen is that when this spins around, there's really nothing to keep the air, you know, going down. It just kind of wants to fling it out to the sides. A lot of it spills out until it gets down to the shroud, and then it kind of maybe tries to, then it pushes the air down easier into the radiator. And then also Buildzoid sent me a comment that said, why don't you make it like a dual duct or dual hood scoop design? And I was like, perfect. So that's what we got today. I went back to the drawing board, took some of your guys' feedback, and we got this thing. This is a dual, kind of reminds me of a ram air hood scoop on a hood right there. But we got dual ram air intakes on the top of this fan. And we also have guides. So I tried to check a lot of boxes with what people have been saying over, you know, a few videos. One, we wanted a dual fan scoop design. So there you go. I thinned everything down to get the weight down to try to make it easier to stay balanced. So it's a little thinner than it was before. I have side shrouds. So essentially these are full scoops. There's no way the air is going to spill out anywhere because we are grabbing all of it and we're going to shove it into that radiator, and we're going to hopefully get some better cooling. And there's also a tiny little ring that goes the whole way around this. So these are not two individual scoops. Well, I mean, I guess they are, but they're also attached together. So a lot of you guys like what Asus, I think, does with their GPU fans, where they have them connected with the ring. And a lot of comments are saying, do it, do it, do it. So we did it. So this is just a very small ring to keep everything, you know, nice and circular as it spins around in circles. And I think we might have some better results with this thing. So first order business, let's plug it in, see how much vibration we're dealing with compared, we all remember the last video. So let's see what we're dealing with this time around, see if it jumps around the table. It is vibrating slightly, but nowhere near what it was before. And can you hear it? It's kind of got a nice little hum to it. It's not incredibly loud. Reminds me of the fan that's actually in the hallway right now. It's kind of soothing, but I'm feeling air. So let's hope that not only are we able to push more air this time, which we should be able to since we're scooping it and ramming it, but we should be able to generate some higher static pressure because there's nowhere for the air to go. It's going through the radiator. I mean, a little bit can spill out the edges here, but for the most part, once it's scooped, it's going that way. And that's all there is to it. So let's get this hooked up. We'll run it for the normal time, 45 minutes, and see how it compares to this dealio and the A12X25. Also, this is like the second video this week, so I'm trying to push out some more content for you guys, but I need those ideas. So throw them in the comments while you're down there. Please go ahead and get subscribed. Get subscribed, give me your ideas so I can keep this stuff going hot off the press, because it's I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of fun. So here we go, let's put this on here and see how it does. I'll be back with you. So what's the word? Well, as you can see, I ran the A12X25 again. This one did do better, noticeably better than the original aerial screw design. So this is a much improved design. It's quieter, vibrates less, but it did not beat the A12X25. I even ran it again just to double check it. I mean, you could make the argument that it's within the margin of error, but in the end, this one is quieter, it's shorter, and it did do a little better. But there's something to be said about this one because it did do good, and it came off a $200 printer, and it's just PLA. So actually, I want to know, so these are 2,000 RPM fans. I'm curious to see what this spins at with this big honking blade here. So let's see. Maybe it spins a little slower, and that could probably be part of the reason we didn't do so good. So That's right around 1900. So it's within the 10% of the fan. So it's been as fast as it could be. It's just not as efficient, but it was fun trying it. If you got any more ideas, leave them down in the comments. I'm always checking it out. And while you're down there, get subscribed, and we'll see you in the next video.